What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are here back at the Universal Orlando Resort to check up on Jimmy Fallon, Fast and Furious, and of course Halloween Horror Nights. If we see anything else, of course, we're going to include it in our update. So let's head inside the park and check it all out. Ah, yes, we're back here at Universal Studios, Florida, and we're here at the front entrance, and we have a couple things we got to point out. Well, one, the Rock the Universe sign that was right here in the main archway, that is all gone. They had Rock the Universe this last weekend. So that is gone, and we should see the Halloween Horror Night sign up very soon. And then off to the side over here, we have some work walls. Why? I have no idea, no clue, but those are up. And then just over here, we have light poles, and this is gonna be for Horror Nights, so they are gonna have some decorative lighting around the area. There's some there, and one right over here by the globe as well. So a couple changes before we head inside the park, but let's go now. Lighting is popping up everywhere, especially along the main entrance here, as we can see up on the top of the roofs right there. And down the ways, I'm sure we're going to see a lot more as we're in our final week before Horror Nights finally opens. And of course, we're here at the main walkway going down towards Mummy, Jimmy Fallon, all those rides, right across from Shrek. And nothing has changed, at least for Horror Nights prep over here. We still have the little stages, and of course that big old sign up in the air. Lights are turned off on the eyes right now, but all the lighting up at the top of the buildings is in place. So we have it on both sides, and we're ready. Monsters Cafe has a backdrop set up, and it looks like possibly for a service tent for drinks, food, something like that. But that's new. And then directly across the way, check this out. Just like last year, we have some games tents that are set up right here for games and whatnot. You can win certain prizes, but they are back. And here they are, extending all the way down. So here's a look. They have a hot shot, which is a basketball game right there. And these are pretty large tents, actually. But they extend all the way down. Well, we are over here in front of the main stage, and as we talked about just a couple minutes ago, Rock the Universe was this past weekend. And they had phenomenal crowds. As we can see, a lot of barricades are in place because the crowds were big, but these are probably going to be coming down very soon. Here's our buddy Jimmy Fallon, and I hate to say it, it looks like it's been another slow week. The only thing that I can really see different is over here underneath the tarp. There is this black railing, and we've heard some rumors that this possibly is going to be fully enclosed with glass, and not like the other areas over here with the paneling or sheetrock like that right there. But we will see very soon. But let's walk around, see what else we can notice. Well, I take that back. It looks like we actually do have some changes over here in the front entrance, as at the very top we have some new steel work right there. And I'm wondering what that may be for, possibly signage. Who knows? But of course we will see very shortly. But it does extend all the way up and probably all the way down very soon. But let's walk more towards the front entrance and get a better look at what's going on there. That's right, rain or shine, we do updates for you guys, and we're standing in front of the front entrance now, and we can get a look at all that sheetrock and paneling right here. Not too much has changed. We still have some of that insulation right there. But again, the big change this week, at least on the outside of the building, is up there. And I'm thinking that's going to extend all the way down over here, probably by next week. Another week goes by, and same situation for the backside of Jimmy Fallon. Nothing has changed. We still have those metal braces in place and that door right there. Peeking inside, well, we see a whole lot of nothing. But as far as the top, we have seen some ventilation systems go in. There is some scaffolding up at the very top as well. But again, pretty much the same as last week over here for Fallon. These food and merchandise tents directly across from Jimmy Fallon are in place still. And they were actually used for merchandise for Rock the Universe this past weekend. But it looks like they're all covered up again and will very soon be used for Horror Nights. The Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store does have a couple changes to it this week, as we can see a lighting tower right there, going all the way up towards the top. And then the main entrance right here. And this is expected to open on Wednesday. when they actually have the employee previews for Horror Nights. The park does close at 6 p.m. tonight, and as we can see, it is for a private event. They are already setting up. It is 5:30 right now, but we have tables out in the main midway. If you remember in our last update, we had a Coca-Cola stage right here, and that was actually for Rock the Universe. And, well, as you can see, it is gone. Well, at least from this angle, nothing has changed on Fast and Furious. Let's hope for the better around the corner. And I hate to say it, even though we rounded the corner, nothing has really changed on the building. Again, it's been very slow for the last 2 weeks. The only thing I see, well, things are starting to rust a little bit. As we see that I-beam right there. Yeah, it's a little bit rusty. But other than that, nothing's changed. Fisherman's Wharf once again, and doesn't appear to be any different than our last week's, except they now have private event stuff set up. But again, that is not normally here, and all this stuff normally is. We still have some of the coverings over the bodies, as we can see right over here. Still some right there. The black wall is still up. Yep, there's that shoe again. But no different over here. What is this that I see? What? From way across the pond, we can actually see the Koch Project has all of its scaffolding down. And let's go get a better look right now. Well, check it out. Just like what we showed just a couple seconds ago, all that scaffolding is down. And here we can see some of that framework all the way around. And then the top of the building also looks to be completely done. Maybe a couple things here and there left to do, but most of this border right here, it's all good. And one last look here at the work that's been done to the Koch area. It's looking really good, and I am expecting it to be probably completed here very soon, maybe in the next couple weeks. And just like last week, it looks like we have Bill and Ted technical rehearsals still going on, as the lights are on right there. Not flashing this time. And the main stage that's over here does have some sort of like screen work or something flashing on it. But same situation, they are going to be doing a lot of rehearsals up until show opening date. Well, something else new to note for Bill and Ted is we have a whole bunch of the barricades up, since this does get a very long line come showtime. But that's new. Well, we're back over here in this scare zone, and again, nothing's really changed. Still everything is set up, all the different props. We do have the lights now on the towers, and this is kind of neat. They have a mirror kind of light right here, which is going to reflect some images down on the pathway. That's a little new, but everything else is pretty much just about the same. Fog machine still in place, tarps over some of the coverings here. But we are set and ready to go for Halloween Horror Nights. Woohoo! It looks like the stage is back in its original form. We did, of course, have Rock the Universe that did occupy the stage during this last weekend. But now we have all the props, like what we've seen before, back for Horror Nights. And this is a big LED light panel. They do have the props on the side as well. But this is 100% ready to go. Around the corner, this is the back of the stage. Again, those LED light panels are back in place, and we have the wiring also in place right there. So yep, Rock the Universe, all done. Cue Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, buddy. We got some audio tests going on for Horror Nights. As we can hear through the speakers, some music playing, and it sounds like some very spooky haunted music playing around the entire area. And it's been a little while, but let's see how the big green machine, the Incredible Hulk, is doing. And there he is, going around the course. sliders seem to be having a lot of fun. I've had a lot of friends come out and try it out, and they've really enjoyed it and said that there were some nice improvements to it. So if you get a chance, come out and try the Incredible Hulk. Something a little different this time. We have Dr. Doom's Fear Fall right here, and well, it is closed, presumably for maintenance, but I would expect it to be open again very, very soon. And this is something new, as we have work walls right here where it says Frozen Ice, directly across from Spider-Man. Not 100% sure what this is for, but we will keep you updated. But we do have something right here saying if you want to get some ice cream, we still have Ben & Jerry's down the way. We are just about to get on Kong, and they switched it up because Express used to be where you entered through the Witch Doctor room, and now we are using single rider. So Express is now going through single rider. Well guys, that is going to do it for another Universal Orlando Resort construction update. As we visited both parks today, Jimmy Fallon had a little bit of work going on in the front entrance. Fast and Furious, well, not so much. And then of course we saw the Koch area had all its scaffolding down, and Halloween Horror Nights is coming up later this week. I'm very excited for it, guys. Then we went over to Islands of Adventure, saw a little bit of work over by Spider-Man with the work walls, and Dr. Doom was closed. But that's going to do it, and if you want to see more updates, we're going to have them on our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Midway Mayhem. And just like the sign says, we're making more mayhem, so come back soon. We'll see you out on the Midway.